breaking news concerning the Home Secretary. Beth Rigby, our political editor, joins me now. Beth, what is the story with Priti Patel?
Well, Mark, in the past few minutes, we've just been sent a letter that Priti Patel has sent to Prime Minister Boris Johnson announcing that from tomorrow, once Liz Truss is formally the Prime Minister and appoints a new Home Secretary, Priti Patel will return to the backbenches. So announcing that she intends to stand down as Home Secretary tomorrow once a new person has been appointed. And she has written a long letter to the Prime Minister, which, forgive me, I haven't fully read yet because we wanted to bring you the breaking news. She has said at the end of the letter, I congratulate Liz Truss on being elected our new leader and will give her my support as our new Prime Minister. It's my choice to continue my public service to the country and to my constituency from the backbenches once Liz formally assumes office and a new Home Secretary is appointed. From the backbenches, I will champion many of the policies and causes I have stood up for both inside and outside of government. Thank you for the great honour you have given me, not only in making me Home Secretary, but in supporting me throughout. So Priti Patel jumping the gun there. It's clear that she was not going to be kept on as Home Secretary. The expectation is Suella Braverman, who is currently the Attorney General, will assume that post tomorrow. This must be quite difficult for Priti Patel because for many years she was considered that she could be a contender to run for the premiership, that she would be the candidate of the right, if you like, of the party, a key leading Brexiteer that she has been. But actually what happened back in July was Suella Braverman was straight out of the blocks announcing her candidacy, and it made it quite difficult for Priti Patel to stand. Well, now she is returning to the backbenches. She says in her letter, it's been a great honour and privilege to serve the country, and she talks about the Brexit victory. She talks about the July 2019 general election. She says we have used our Brexit freedoms to take back control of our immigration laws with a new points-based immigration system. She talks about her new plan for immigration, meaning that at long last, what the British people want is reflected in an immigration policy ending in what she describes as abuses of the immigration and asylum system. She talks about being relentless in working domestically and internationally on dismantling the business model of evil people smuggling gangs. You know that the policy, the Rwanda policy to send people that come across on boats, to send them when the government perceive that they've arrived here illegally, to deport them to Rwanda as asylum seekers has been extremely controversial and has failed to get off the ground due to legal challenges. That will be a key task, I'm told, of the Liz Truss administration to get that policy up and running, something that both candidates talked a lot about in the campaign. And just skimming the letter, she also talks about to the Prime Minister, she says, under your leadership, we have made our country safer, strengthened law and order, deliver our manifesto commitments and laid strong foundations for our successors at number 10 and in the Home Office to build on. So there she is. You can see her in your screens there. Priti Patel, a key lieutenant of Boris Johnson, a key ally of his, but aware that there will be no place for her in a Liz Truss cabinet. So she is announcing on her terms her intention to step down. Priti Patel never said during the whole leadership election who she was backing. She is going back to the backbenches, and it will be another big beast of the party on the backbenches. Dominic Raab saying earlier today that he is certain that he too will have to go back to the backbenches. So Priti Patel will join him. We'll find out tomorrow who else who supported Rishi Sunak, who too is likely to go back to the backbenches, who of them will be on the backbenches, and how difficult or easy will they make life for the new Prime Minister who will be anointed tomorrow, Liz Truss.